Hey everyone, I'm Chef Dennis and I'm at Give Kids the World Village in Kissimmee, Florida, and we're here for the blogger bash that they're having to create awareness about Give Kids the World Village, because a lot of people really don't know about it. To be honest with you, I lived here for about a year before I found it and knew anything about it. So it's a place where kids that are suffering from different diseases or illnesses are not necessarily terminal, but they're sick. And when they come here, they're given a chance to be kids again and to smile and have a good time. And they go to the different parks. They'll go to Disney, they'll go to Universal, they'll go anywhere they want to go, basically. And it's a week's free vacation for them, and more importantly, their families, because their families have suffered a lot right along with them. So they get to be kids again, their families get to see them smile again. And it's really a magical place. And the people here are phenomenal. The sponsors that feed everyone are phenomenal. And it really is something special. So we want to tell people about Give Kids the World Village, because honestly, they want more kids coming here. And so we have this blogger bash today to help create awareness, and they brought bloggers in from around the state to help promote it and to talk about it on their blogs and to share it in social media, because we all know how strong social media is. So today we're going to talk to some bloggers, and my first blogger is
Lee Allport with the blog My Sentiment Exactly, L-E-E at the end, because my name's Lee, L-E-E.
Very good. I love how bloggers do that. It's really cool.
Yes, there's a lot of us who like to use our names.
I know.
In that little punny way.
Yeah, sometimes it's a good, sometimes they're funny, sometimes you go,
it doesn't work. Yeah, mine works.
Yes, very good. So you were here, this is your first trip to Give Kids?
It is. My girlfriend Kelly has worked out here for a really long time, and she's been trying to pull me in. And, I'm just like so many people, I'm busy. I have 2 kids. But I'm here now, and I wanted to come out here and I wanted to learn about Give Kids the World. And, most importantly, I wanted to bring my kids out here, and there was time to do a little actual giving back. We had an hour to count some coins out that they're going to be using for their, I'm sorry, I'm going to forget what it's called, but they're like mac and cheese.
The Mac Down.
Yep, the Mac Down. They're little voting coins. They're going to drop in jugs, who's the best, I guess. So there was some time to give back, and I really wanted my kids to feel what it's like to give back. So they sat there and they counted out coins, they put them in plastic bags.
But it's really important to create that, and as a child, they need to understand. And I think that children understand a little bit better than adults do how important that is, because they're at that age where they really care about a lot more things, and we've gotten calloused as we become adults sometimes. And it's good to let them see that then, and especially whenever, like I was working with food. I'm always very conscious of people that don't have enough to eat, and it's not that they don't have enough here. Believe me, the sponsors are so good to these people here. It's wonderful. It does makes you feel good to see what they give these kids. But it's important to understand, that there are people out there that don't have it as good as you, for whatever reason it may be, and to let them see that. So what is your blog about?
I write about a lot of entertainment and travel where my heart lives. I love the Marvel universe. A lot of people say they live in their own universe. I live in the Marvel universe, and luckily my family lives there too. And so I used to go out to Hollywood a lot and do red carpet events. I would interview out on the red carpet, interviewed out on the People's Choice Awards one year. That was great. I do a lot of press trips where I go out and travel to some area and write about what I got to experience. And then, I do a lot of just opinion pieces. Here's the funny thing I heard yesterday and how I felt about it. But I'd like to be able to start writing about charity. My son Jason was born with clubfoot. We've been Shriners patients since he was born. Things like that, those things matter.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm glad you came out for us today, and you're going to share the message and help bring some more awareness to it.
Yep, and hope to come out here more often.
Great. And are you a local Floridian?
I live in Apopka.
So were you born and bred here? Or?
3rd grade.
3rd grade.
Yep.
Okay.
So thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thanks so much for talking. See you soon.
And Pamela Landworth is here.
Oh, Pamela, great.
She is walking right in. And Lee, while you were waiting, you won the Florida Dairy.
Come on over. Tell us.
I won something. I know.
What did Lee win?
Lee won a prize pack from Florida Dairy, who is one of our generous sponsors
for
tonight. Yes. And so she won one of the prizes for tweeting at a certain time. And so thank you to all of our generous sponsors who made it possible to have this night and make it more fun for the bloggers.
I know. It's really good that they get involved. And we have so many wonderful products here in Florida. Now, I have truly become a born-again Floridian. If there is such a thing. I mean, they had to drag me forcibly back to New Jersey. All right, I had a good time when I was up there, I won't lie. But I couldn't wait to get back to Florida. So.
Wow. And she's coming right along here. While I'm here, can I talk about some of the other sponsors
Absolutely.
who gave
Let's
stuff?
do
So
that.
we had Certified Beef Angus gave us some prizes. Gigi's Cupcakes donated
they were
cupcakes and some
good.
awesome swag. We had Krispy Kreme donuts.
Yes,
Speaking
we
of
did.
more good, more gooder, I don't know.
And they were saying that's been a fourth or how long is the Krispy Kreme?
It's like four generation families. Yeah.
That's great.
We had Cabot Cheese and their family of dairy farmers.
I'm one of Cabot's bloggers.
Yes.
I love
Oh,
Cabot.
awesome.
Yeah.
They were very generous to us. And what are some of our sponsors that I'm forgetting?
So of course you have the ones that do the food, Perkins, Boston
Yes. Oh,
Market,
of course. All of the restaurants who serve the families, they also helped in that.
Papa
And so-
John's.
Yeah. And Peterbrook Chocolates gave a basket, which I had to give to the winner.
You know, I had to do a show at Peterbrook Chocolates when I started my diet, and I'm due
You had
go
to just
back.
smell it. Oh, man.
I was watching the chocolate wheel turn. Big wheels keep on turning, and Dennis is going chocolate.
Okay. Well, I'm going to step out here because Pamela Linworth is here.
Well, let's introduce Pamela. Hi, Pamela.
Hello. How
Thanks
are
so
you?
much for coming
My
today.
pleasure.
And well, for allowing me to be at your facility. You were
Oh.
here already. So Pamela, why don't you tell us what you do at Give Kids the World?
Well, my title is President and CEO, but I just have more fun than anybody because I get to go out and spend time with the kids and just enjoy being here.
Well, that's good. And it is really a magical place. I mean, I don't want to overuse that term, but I don't know how else to describe it because what you do here is just really amazing.
Well, it is. And I think probably one family actually described it best. And it was the grandparents of a wish child when they wrote me a note to tell me that Bethany had lost their life. And she said that she's now in heaven. I bet it's a lot like Give Kids the World. And that really to these families and these kids, that's what it seems like. It's heaven on earth.
Well, I think what struck me the most last year, I'm tearing up here, I'm sorry, but when one of the parents talked about how they got to see their child smile for the first time in so long.
That happens quite frequently because they're so worn out when they get here and they're usually at their rope's end and they're just so tired of that litany of doctor's appointments and just that new challenge, every day a different challenge. And so when they're here, they're coming and all they just want is just a few minutes peace. When they get here and they see what's in store for them, they start brightening up and it's just wonderful to see the progression throughout the week and the transformation.
And you have some success stories from people being here where they have actually turned their lives around and they've gotten better. And, you know, doctors will tell you there's no explanation other than.
Right. Well, we firmly believe that host spiritual, mental, and physical health are so closely intertwined. And you hear this so much that doctors can only do so much. The patient has to want to get better. They have to, be in that state of mind. And that's what this experience really is all about, is creating that happiness that inspires hope so that they'll go back and be inspired to renew their challenge. And unfortunately, in those tragic times when they don't win the battle, some incredible memories for the family to reflect back on. But we do have some wonderful, wonderful stories.
Oh, I know you must have. And I've seen, some of the different facilities you have, or the one with all their stars.
The stars, yes.
Stars. Wow.
Yeah, it was actually kind of selfish when it started. We wanted to just kind of find a way to capture and get a sense for all the families we served, and we thought about a scrapbook or a photo album. And someone came up with the idea of putting a star on the ceiling of the castle for every child that's been here. So you can't help but walk in there and just feel overwhelmed by all of these wonderful children who have been there, and it just kind of has a tremendous impact on everybody who walks in there.
And the facility itself is constantly growing. This I was in a new building today for the presentation, and there's more going on outside. And we did see some of this tour I didn't go on this year, but last year we saw where they actually stayed. The villas are beautiful.
They really are. They're 2-bedroom, 2-bath, completely wheelchair accessible, a whirlpool, and everything is really geared toward the children. So the children's bedroom's bigger, the children's bathroom is bigger.
I like that.
And
that was so good. I saw the parents said,
they're the king of the world for this week. And that's really important for them, is we want to provide a home away from home for these families. So they're just not feeling, so there's nothing that's here that's going to remind them of being in a doctor's office or a hospital room.
That's good. And they can have ice cream for breakfast.
And lunch and dinner and a 4-night snack. Yeah, before bedtime snack. So that's got to sound good.
That sounds great to me. And I love the video you shared with Kevin Bacon. And it's great that a lot of people are getting involved. I was out here once and Sammy Gale was out here. So you have people that are really helping and embracing this wonderful place we're at. So.
And that's what it takes. It's, creating the word like this, because there's so many more children out there that could take advantage of this experience. So,
and you would think you're full. You don't want any more exposure, but that's what you want. You want more people to find out about Give Kids the World.
Absolutely. because we think we can make a bigger difference.
And you accept people from around the world.
We get families right now from 76 countries around the world, and we'd do more if there were, wish granting partners in those other areas. So I think this just will help get that word out there, and hopefully we'll identify some other children that can come and we can make a difference in that.
Excellent. So thank you so much.
My
for all
pleasure.
your
Thank
hard
you for
work,
being here.
everything you
Appreciate
do.
it. Thank
My
you.
pleasure. Well, great. So we're having a good time. We're going to talk to a couple more bloggers. Come on over. Why don't you tell us your name and what you do?
I'm Andrea. I blog at Once Upon a Run, which is onceuponaRunFairytale.blogspot.com.
So are you a runner?
I am a runner, yes.
How far do you go?
Marathons,
Whole marathons?
full marathons, yes.
Were you up there when I was saying about me running? The only place I run to is when I think KFC's closing.
Yes,
So, okay.
you remind me.
Right, that was you. Oh, now you make me feel really bad because you run marathons.
I just started. Anybody can do it.
Anybody can. Well, I'm sure I could, but
Yes.
we're not going there.
No.
So you blog about running. Is this your first time out here?
I actually, only other time I'm not here was for a race. The thing about it and what
You
it,
run through just a little bit more.
we ran all around the main little circle area, and they had
Where did it start at?
out maybe by the Walmart.
Okay.
And we ran down and then came through here and then back out. But they had like the characters out and they had families out cheering for us, which I was like, we should be cheering for you.
Yeah.
And yeah,
That's so cool.
it's amazing out here.
It
It's
is.
another
So,
world.
do you do anything else besides running on your blog, or is it
I
just-
do different events around the city. I go to a couple different events and just
And
blog
you're-
about them. It's a lifestyle blog too.
Okay, and you're in Orlando.
In Orlando, yes.
Good. Okay. Yeah, I'm still a newbie. I mean, it's almost 2 years for me, and I'm definitely home. My wife is struggling, but I am home. It's when we drove back into Florida, and I saw the sign "Welcome to Florida." I was ta-da! The angels were singing. So it's really a cool place, and there's so much going on here, and so many wonderful things happening. So many good people like yourself that are helping and giving, and sending the message out. So I'm looking forward to reading more about your blog and checking out your posts on Give Kids the World.
Thank you.
And is there anything else you'd like to say before we move on?
Just come out and volunteer. It's such a great place out here, and they can use all of the volunteers they can get. And
Always.
yes.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'll see you soon. Who else we have? Anybody else want to say hi? Come on. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Here we go. Are you periscoping?
No, we're
Oh,
Snapchatting.
Snapchat. All right.
Snapchatting.
So,
We're gonna do an
there's
interview
so
right
many.
now.
Well, come on in a little bit so we can move over. All right. So why don't you all introduce yourself, say who you are, and we'll go from there.
Okay, my name is Fee Orella, and I have a blog.
What's your blog?
It's Metanoia Living. It's a lifestyle blog.
Lifestyle blog.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm Annie Alvarez, and my site is annieA2Z.com, and it's also a lifestyle blog.
Great.
I'm Maritza Guzman. I have Surprise Your Mom blog, which is a mommy/lifestyle blog, and I ventured into YouTube as well.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
YouTube's a wonderful thing.
Yes,
I'm
it
loving it. I would have never thought that I'd be up here standing talking to people so comfortably that I am now. But
That's
after
amazing.
about
That's good.
400, it kind of gets, okay, it's just another, except when things don't go right and it doesn't start right and things like that. But, so you're a lifestyle blogger. So I'm always wondering, people say, are you a lifestyle blogger? Oh, well, I'm alive and I'm a blogger. So that makes, I don't know. What is a lifestyle blogger?
Well, for me, it's just what I do day to day. It's what I'm accustomed to doing and would like to share it
So it
with
can cover
Everything from
broad.
food to fashion to travel,
Mhm.
which is what I do, like travel and stuff like that, events and
So I'm just missing the fashion part, actually.
yes.
So I got to start taking pictures of my
I
shoes.
mean, like it matches though, like the
Shoes.
colors is fine,
And
like
your
it's all good.
espresso cup and a donut and a macaroon, and then you're good to go.
I have a picture with a donut just recently, so
Yeah.
I'm on my way. All right, we'll work on that. I'm happy being a travel blogger. Say hi. Hi, Snapchatters.
We're live right
You know,
now.
Hey, that's great. I love all the new mediums we have. Periscope is, I'm trying to embrace it, but I have an Android and it doesn't work as well on Android.
Really, I have
Yeah.
Android too, and I haven't tried. So I
It does sometimes.
iPhone. You have to stick with the iPhone.
I may get an iPad and
Oh,
go
okay,
there.
yeah,
'cause I like
you can
my-
do it then.
I like my Android phone.
I will
really do.
try for you, and then I'll give you
And see
my
how it goes.
Well, I've been doing it, but sometimes it freezes.
Yeah,
Sometimes it doesn't
Or it's
record.
like blurry too, like
Yeah.
It's not that clear.
So, but anyway, it's a new medium, and I'm not like I have that much time. But while I was sitting on the beach those last 5 weeks, was
I saw you. It went live. It's like,
I'm like, okay, I can do this.
Chef Dennis is live from Jersey.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Jealous.
I was
I know.
jealous.
Well, we could walk 2 blocks to the beach, and that was why I did it.
Oh, that's
I came
perfect.
back nice and tan.
You did. You're amazing. You're tanner than me.
Well, listen, my
Yeah.
Mexican heritage gets me nice and tan.
I know.
A nice
I'm
little
ethnic
tan.
too, and I'm so pale next to you. So
Well, we're having a great time. I'm glad you came out now. Is
This
this all
place,
your?
yeah.
This is not your first time. You were here.
No, it's not the first time. No.
And are you writing pieces about Give Kids the World? Now? You're going to help spread the word.
and also social media because we love Instagram, we love Twitter.
Yes.
My biggest thing is YouTube. I did one for last year's Blogger Bash,
great.
and people asked questions about this place.
Great.
And they were just curious and wanted to know more. I always reference them
To the
to
video.
the video or their website to learn more about it and to volunteer as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because this space is amazing. Like, and what they do for the kids and the families, like, it's great to be part of it. So,
Yeah. And that's the big thing. Be part of it. You know, you don't, if you think, well, I can't do that much, it doesn't matter what you do. Do something. Give something. Whatever you can do is enough. It's just you want to have enough people doing that. And
of course.
pretty soon you have more than you need. So, well, thank you so much for
Thank you
coming
very
in.
much.
Great to see
Appreciate it.
you.
Thank you.
Oh, so we'll be around. I'm back. So, are you coming to the Nightgown?
Yes,
Yes,
we'll
we
be
are.
there.
Definitely.
I can't eat macaroni and cheese. I have celiac disease, and I'll still be there. So
But
everybody should
I
go.
will eat for her and
I-
so
And
perfect.
you guys.
I don't have celiac. I'm gluten intolerant, but
There you go.
I'll pay the price later.
Right? It's worth it.
Sometimes
It's
I
worth it.
try.
I
Maybe
know.
we'll
celiac's a whole
I
different thing.
update.
I'm just intolerant.
I love food though, so
Yes.
it's bad. It's so bad.
It's our weakness.
We'll see you for sure.
Yeah.
All
We'll
right,
talk more
then.
about YouTube. Thank you so much.
Thank
So
you
good
so
to
much.
see you.
Pleasure to see you.
Bye. So
Thank
good seeing you again.
Oh, good to see you
Bye.
too. All right, well, I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Let's bring somebody else in. Axel,
How you doing?
thank you so much
Good
for
to see
coming
you
on.
again.
Axel, where is your, what's your blog or what do you do? You're on the radio?
I'm a radio person, but also I'm a blogger. So I work for several radio stations, and this brought me to start blogging because the events that I go and all the people that knows me. So I was some kind of forced to start doing something, to share more in a bigger way with the people who knows me.
Well, you know, it's a whole other audience to reach.
Right.
That's great. You know, and anytime we can reach out to different segments of the population, that's exactly what they're looking for.
Right.
So
Right.
I want to, Ash, I'm going to put you on the spot. I want you to do your radio voice, and I want you to do it in Spanish. Just say anything.
Well, I'm too ugly to be in front of a camera, so that's why I'm working on it.
Okay, never mind then. I'll let you go. I know.
But let's do something like Premios Billboard es presentado por State Farm, un buen vecino, y por McDonald's. Me encanta. How do you like
love
that?
it. I love it.
I love it too.
That's good. Thank you so much. That's cool.
Hey, by the way, this place is wonderful. I mean, the first time here, and you guys catch me already. This is great. I really would like
Isn't it
to
something else?
keep working with you, and whatever you need me, just let me know.
Well, you know, I don't work here. I just come out and
No.
help too. I'm a volunteer, just like
That's
you.
good.
So,
Good.
no,
But
but
you know,
again-
she knows, and everybody knows. I think Mark knows already. So now you do.
yeah, absolutely. So thank you so much. It's
Thank
been
you
a
very
pleasure.
much. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Axel.
Bye-bye.
Who else we got? Come on down. The price is right. There we go. Okay. And
Hi, I'm famous Ashley Grant.
you are the thing. I've read about you.
Yeah, no, you haven't. It's even on my card. If it's in print, it must be
It
true.
must be true. We read it on the web. It's true. Or if it's on a
Yeah.
card. So Ashley, what's your blog?
My blog is Famous Ashley
Famous.
Grant. Nope,
Okay.
go figure.
There you go.
FamousAshleyGrant.com. And basically, I blog about my life as a freelance writer. And so that's kind of what brought me here is that, I was at the Food and Wine Conference with Kelly and just, she told me what the whole project was about and I wanted to learn more. And so
Kelly's
here I am.
phenomenal, isn't she?
Yes. And so were her cupcakes.
Oh. We won't even go here.
Okay, we won't go there, we won't go there.
they were too good. But so are you a local Florida? Are you a native?
I'm from
Florida?
Tampa.
You're from Tampa?
Yeah.
Well, good. Because
Yeah.
I don't always meet natives. It's like
Yeah.
they flock here from everywhere else. And the one thing that's always crazy for me is whenever something has happened, it seems like everybody comes to Florida. Like
Yeah.
whenever they're searching for someone, if there's a manhunt, well, they found him in Florida.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, but I'm always looking for native Floridians.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not.
I've lived in Tampa all my life. So
How do you like say?
Well, I don't know. I kind of want to see the world now because I've been there 30 years. So.
Well, the world's pretty cool, but Tampa's pretty cool too. So visit and come back.
Okay, that's a good idea. I'll visit and come back.
That sounds like a good idea. So on your blog, what are you blogging mostly about?
Well, like I said, it's a blog of my life as a freelancer, but I also sprinkle bits of DIY and
So what's
the
your
community.
freelancer then?
What do I freelance? Well, right now I'm doing a lot of ghost blogging for small businesses.
Oh.
So I can't really tell anybody
Well,
what
that's
I'm writing.
fine. But I mean, that's what and
A lot of
people
travel
don't-
agents. So.
People don't realize that another friend of mine does that.
Oh, really?
Carolyn Capern, she ghost writes and she does,
Okay.
and I'm like, really? You write blog posts and you don't put your name on it? It's like, damn.
It's really bad for people that are as vain as me, but
It's a lot of work.
It is,
I write
it
it, I go, I can barely write my own.
Yeah, I do that too, though. So.
I know. Well, good. So thank you for coming out.
No
I look
problem.
forward to seeing more of you. And I'm not in Tampa, but I'm out there every now and then.
Yeah, I look forward to learning more about the place and writing about it and seeing
Yeah.
if there's any way I can give back to the community.
Very cool. Very cool. Just get the word out.
Yes, we'll do.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
Thank you.
I know you. Look who it is. Hey, Jen.
How are you?
Oh, so good to see you.
Good to see you too. I'm late, but I'm here.
I know. I got your message.
Hey.
And you're wearing Google Glass too,
I
so
am.
that's even bonus points.
Hi.
So I'm glad you're here. You made it out. You're not a stranger to Give Kids the World.
Not at
You've
all.
been here before and you've written about them.
Yeah.
What can you tell us?
Give Kids the World. Everyone should come. Everyone should volunteer. And if you're a blogger, even if you're not in the state, you should visit when you're here and you should write about it because it is a truly magical place.
And let the segment of your audience know, like we said, they have so many people coming here, but they want more. They want to get the word out.
Yeah.
They want more people understand the experience they can have here and how much it can do to uplift a child and their family.
Absolutely. And it's been a community affair too with the facelift of the village, with the new town hall. I mean, it's amazing. It's truly like my mom's company worked on some of the villas, and a lot of local companies you may recognize also worked on the expansion. So it's really cool to see that collaborative effort coming, not only from the online community, but also from the business community.
Very good. Yeah, everybody gets to help and everybody has some. So if you can help in any way, this is the place to do it. Send some time, send some social media love, send some money, send whatever you can do. But let's do something because, you can help.
Absolutely. Retweets are helpful too. So if you see, what's the hashtag?
It is
GKTW B-Bash 15.
It's the letters are Give Kids the World and then Blogger Bash B-Bash 15.
Absolutely. If you see that hashtag, retweet some cool images that you see. You never know who will watch.
And make some new friends.
Yeah.
Search the hashtag and see who's tweeting. And you might find some really cool people to follow, like Chef Dennis, like Jim, and like all other kinds of people.
He's pretty cool,
Yeah,
guys.
I'm pretty cool. I will admit it. So it's fun being me some days.
Yeah.
But we're having a good time here because it's important and because it's a good cause. So
Absolutely.
we're asking everybody to do the same thing.
Mayor Clayton, Miss Mary. I get starstruck every time I see the ears come out.
I missed rugby and Remy. I had live rugbies and Remy's at home, and I wanted to get a picture. So we'll have to come back and do it another time.
Yeah. Well, they sometimes need a break too. They go on vacation.
They just got back from North Carolina.
Oh, did they?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I want to go to North
South
Carolina.
They're from North Carolina, so.
Wow.
They're visiting family.
Oh, well, you've got to.
Yeah,
You get homesick.
that's right. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And I think, do we have anybody else like to say?
We're gonna end with Mark.
Mark, come on down.
So Dennis, nice to see you again.
Oh, my pleasure.
Thank
Mark,
you.
thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely.
And what a wonderful event.
Yeah.
You're great people.
This is the third year we've done it, the Blogger Bash, and really it was a result of some conversations I had with Kelly Green and some other people 3 years ago, and we're thinking, we have a great Facebook page, over 100,000 likes on our page, but we're talking to ourselves because these are people who already know us, they already like us, they already love us, and so we started Blogger Bash, and it's just been a great hit. We now have about 170 awareness angels, people, these bloggers that go back, see the village, go back and write about us, and it's really been a great event for us.
And the more we can get the word out, you wouldn't think you would need to, or you'd even want to, because you're always full here.
Yeah.
But that's what's so amazing. You want to get more kids involved. You want to get more people involved.
Absolutely, yeah. And the more, and not only in terms of the families themselves, obviously we want every family, anybody with a child with a life-threatening illness, we want them to experience the magic that Central Florida has to offer and to come to the village. But then again, people that want to help us by volunteering, people that want to maybe be a partner of ours, all those kinds kinds of things. It's important to get the word out because we're entirely dependent on fundraising, on donations, contributions like that. So it's, these kinds of events are very important.
Yeah, and don't think that they're all set, that they don't need any help, because
No.
they can always use more help.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's good. Well, thank you so much for having me out, and we are also going to be with you at the MacDown.
SmackDown, September 12th. It'll be at the Osceola Heritage Park. That's where the Houston Astros play their spring training game. So it'll be September 12th, 11 to 4, $10, all the mac and cheese you can eat. Can you believe that?
$10 for all the mac and cheese you can eat from some of the best
That's right.
chefs in the area.
Absolutely.
And it's going to be phenomenal. And I'm going to be eating my way through mac and cheese
Yeah.
and doing a show. So we'll be talking
Perfect.
to some people there too.
Yeah, and if people want more information on that, it's either givekidstheworld.org or they can go to otownmacdown.org and they can find tickets, information about the event.
Sounds good. And I will put all those links in the comment section later so you guys can go back and grab them too.
Perfect. Chef, thank you.
My pleasure. And thanks so much for having me.
Thanks a lot.
Kelly, thank you so much. That's it. We're good. See you all later. And Chef Dennis will be on the road coming to you soon.